What up, YouTube? It's Dave Medic 1. I got a video for you today. I'm trying to liquidate some of the stuff I have sitting around the shop. So basically, I dug up some stuff. I kind of want to pick up a couple things, and in order to do that, like how everybody else, what everybody else usually does is they liquidate stuff that they don't really use anymore, or they have it, they don't use it that often, and it's a shame to kind of keep stuff that you don't use or really desire them in a collection, I guess, to put it that way. So I come up with a couple things here. First off, I have a couple strops, little pocket strops here, but they have slight imperfections. Like here, there's like a little stain here, and on this side the leather is a little rough in this section and this section. That's it. I'm like 99% sure that when you put compound on it, the stain is not going to matter. With the rough leather, or the leather being a little rough there, I don't think that's going to matter that much at all either. These strops, I upped my prices recently, and I sell these for $14 a piece, shipped. If you guys want this one, I'll sell it for $10 shipped. There, pocket strop. Pretty much, like I said, just this little imperfection here, and a little bit of leather here. I have another one also. This one doesn't have a stain on it. The leather is a little rough on this side right here. Not much at all. I mean, you can barely even tell. Like I said, once you apply compound to this, it's not going to be an issue whatsoever. It's just, it's not something I would sell, I would send out saying, here dude, here's your new strop. And then they would notice a little bit of imperfection. Even though, once you put compound in, it's not going to do anything. I couldn't sell it for full price. I had made these and noticed the imperfections after the fact. So I didn't want to go ahead and, I didn't want to send them out that way. So if you guys want the pocket strops for cheap, this is the cheapest I've ever sold them for. They're 10 shipped each. So, so there you go. Another thing is I have made another prototype strop with the rounded edges. This one's a little different than the other one. The flat surface on this guy is about 1.5 inches. And with the rounded corners, and this one, basically what I did where the leather met right there, to avoid getting any overspill on the glue, I just went ahead and tapered this right there. As you can see, it's just tapered, but it came out perfect. I don't think this is the way I'm going to end up making them, like to sell. I'm in the process of trying to fine-tune how I'm going to make these, but these are going to solve, or to make it easier to sharpen recurve edges. Actually, mainly for karambits, because the way the blade curves like that. And so basically, this guy right here, like I said, with these, with the leather wrapped around there, they're quite time-consuming. Now, this guy right here is the size of it's 12 inches, the complete length on this guy here. And on my 12-inch strops, I usually sell them for, they're $20 now. This one takes more work. If any of you guys want it, it'll be $30 shipped for this strop right here. But you can't buy a strop like this anywhere. I make them. I haven't seen them anywhere else. From my understanding, and I've done quite a bit of looking around at strops. I've never seen them with the curved edges here. So if you want this, you can't get them anywhere else. I make them limited. Whenever I have time in the shop to tinker around, to mess with this, I have a lot of people hit me up for these. I'm just so busy that I haven't really had a chance to really concentrate on making this in a time-efficient manner where I could go ahead and offer them for like $25 or something. But anyway, for 30, you know what? I'd have to do it for 35 shipped. I mean, this one took it took a while to do. When I sell them, I'll be selling them for like 28 shipped once I get them to a point where I could do them more efficiently. They will look different than this. But for right now, like I said, you can't get this strop anywhere. For you buy a normal double-sided strop for anywhere in the neighborhood of 25 to 45 to 55 bucks online. Like I said, I sell them cheaper than a lot of other folks, but this one right here will be 35 shipped. Or entertain trades if you want to trade something for it. That's cool. I'm easy. You know me. I'm a knife enthusiast. I mean, you throw me a knife that I haven't had a chance to look at yet, and it interests me. Who knows? We'll figure it out. So anyway, 35 shipped. One thing. I had bought this Kabar Warthog a while ago, and to tell you the truth, the only time I ever used it, if you ever seen my cut test video where I pin this up against a couple of my other knives, that's the only time I ever used this. This knife has been sharpened since then. It didn't even lose the edge on it. That's the only time this knife has been used, and it is practically brand new. There is very, very, very minor wear. I mean, if you really look at it, right there from doing the cut test. But as far as performance-wise, it's a brand new knife. It is pretty hefty, and it's Kabar. It's thick. Definitely really nice camping knife, outdoor knife with the big swedge, food prep, all kinds of goodies. And it's a pretty nice knife. This guy right here, if you were to buy it brand new, let's say off Amazon, they charge $46 shipped for this knife here. I'll do it for, we'll just say 40. You just send me an offer. I'm hoping to get 40 shipped for it, but just send me an offer. I do have the box and everything for it, and the sheath, of course, and all that good stuff. So, yep, that right there. It's pretty nice. Just like I said, and I will entertain trades. I mean, if you got something, what I'm looking for right now, guys, is I'm looking for a fixed blade around the, like, anywhere from 6 inches to 9 inches, just kind of so I can have it upside down carry on a shoulder strap on a pack that I've got. Just to give you an idea, I don't know if you can see, this is my hiking pack right here. Pretty cool. It's a single shoulder strap, but what the thing is I know you can't see it because it's kind of, but basically on the shoulder strap I've got mollies on here, and what ends up happening is when it's on my shoulder, you see how I've got this little guy right here? I want something to replace this. This is a cheapy fixed blade I've got, and I've got it there for the time being because something is better than nothing. But as you can see, the size comparison to the Warthog, this is quite a big knife to be carrying on my pack for just a hiking trip. And the hiking trails that I'm going to be doing or wanting to be doing are like really family oriented. The Warthog is a little bit on the intimidating side. I mean, if you're going camping, that's one thing. But if you're just going on a hiking trip and wanted a fixed blade, that's a little big and scary. So I wanted something smaller. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to maybe get a BK2, something smaller. Digging the Kabars. I really like the Kabar fixed blades. So that's pretty much it. So I'm hoping to get 40 for it. It's pretty darn new. I did one cut test with it. You can see, if you look at my video, where it's a Kabar, where I put the Warthog against the Zombie Killer, against the Gilhibben, and then against the Chinese-made machete. That's all the cutting I've done with that. So I pretty much cut through like 2 branches and cut into half of a 2x4 with it. And the blade on it has been resharpened and stropped. It's razor sharp. So yeah, so that's it. That's pretty much it. I was hoping to get 40 for it. So another thing also is I want to get rid of my Kabar Fin. It is a frame lock folder. This knife is brand spanking new. I've got the box for it, and it is brand new, hollow ground, razor factory sharp. It's just that it's taking up a spot in my my knife case, and to tell you the truth, I don't really, you know, there's other knives I would desire a little bit more than this, but this is brand new. The only thing I've done is I've done like 1 or 2 cut tests, like when I did the review on this, and I flicked it open a handful of times. So that's all. I mean, I haven't cut anything else besides paper with it. This guy right here, I'll do 20 shipped. I'm not sure how much these go for. I know they don't make. I know Kabar doesn't produce them anymore, but you can still buy them, so it's not like you can't find them. But Kabar they're discontinued, so not that I don't think this is going to be a super sought out knife, but it's nice. It's a frame lock. It has that same. It's got this real durable coating on here, reminiscent to the material or the coating they put on their blades. So it's pretty darn durable. It does weigh a little bit, but you know, tip up, tip down, left, right carry. It's pretty nice if you like that blade shape there, so you can see. Pretty nice frame lock. I mean, no blade play. It's like solid as a vault. No up and down, left, right blade play. The knife, it's hard to tell with my camera, but it is perfectly centered. And yep, it's pretty nice. The lockup on it, I'd say is like 30%. So it's pretty, you know, it's pretty good. Like I said, it's brand new. I do have the box for it, so I'm looking to hopefully get, you know, $20 shipped for this. Like I said, I haven't really looked to see how much they are. But if you want to trade, or maybe send me an offer, I'll entertain that. Just to give you guys a heads up, I'm just trying to get rid of some stuff. I may have other stuff for sale, but you know, as of now, I don't. This is the only thing I've really seen that I want to sell. So anyway, like I said, the strops are going to be, they're 10 each shipped. Prototype strop, can't get them anywhere but from me. 35 shipped. Warthog, the Warthog fixed blade Kabar, practically brand new. Looking to get 40 for it, and 20 for the Kabar Fin. So anyway, guys, just hit me up if you're interested in any of this stuff. I may find other stuff that I want to get rid of. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm looking for a mini tough light, or not just a tough light, not the cold steel tough light, not the mini tough light, but the tough light, the full size. Well, not the full size version, but the larger version. I mean, it is. They have two sizes. I have the smaller one. I want the larger one. Plain edge, not serrated. So that's another thing too. So yeah, but just I'm looking for a bunch of different stuff. You know, they don't have to be, you know, just like I said, just PM me and let me know what you've got. You know, you could send me payments through PayPal, and I will send everything out with a tracking number. For you. So, and I got pretty good communication, so you don't have to worry about it. You can ask anyone who's ever bought anything from me. Yeah. Oh, another thing too is when I ship you stuff, if you live in a not so great neighborhood and maybe you've had mail stolen from you in the past, if you think that maybe, or if you have any kind of doubt that you may not get, if something may be stolen out of your mailbox, just, you know, I had a fellow YouTuber order a pocket strop, and it went missing from his mailbox. He went ahead and checked the tracking number. It was delivered, and it really sucks. But what I'm going to do is I'm sending him another strop, because I think that's crap. You know, you're waiting for a strop, and some douchebag steals your fucking mail. And for a strop, I mean, unless you're a knife guy, I mean, what the hell are you going to use a strop for? they're gonna open that package and just, what the hell is this for, and not even know what it's for, and it's gonna end up in a drawer and eventually in the garbage or whatever. So there's some special kind of people out there, douchebags. But anyway, if you have any kind of, if you think that that you have an issue with people taking stuff from your mailbox or anything like that, or maybe your post guy's a little shady and you just drop stuff on your doorstep for anyone to see, then definitely, you know, if you throw me an extra like $2 or so, we'll throw in some insurance on there. That way you're covered. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I am going to make another pocket strop for this fellow YouTuber. Really cool kid. And, you know, it's just a shame that he got, you know, he's waiting for a strop, and he's, you know, knife enthusiast just like all of us, and some douchebag stole his shit from his mailbox. So I felt bad. I'm sending him another one, but I can't be doing this all the time. So it's just, if you have an issue with your mailbox, something like that, I really can't do anything for you unless you get insurance. This is the only time this has ever happened to me with you know, selling these strops, is having that happen. Now, I have had a package missing from frickin' USPS, and that kind of sucked, and I've got to replace that. Just to be cool, I'm going to replace that. The UPS or USPS lost it with the tracking number and stuff like that, but luckily for me, it wasn't something that, luckily I was waiting on a payment on that. But anyways, another story. Anyway, so yeah, what I'll do is, I may just end up raising the prices of the strops by $2 and just have the insurance on there, and that way it's never an issue. But if I just raise the price, I hate to go sit there and be like, okay guys, I'm raising the price, and 2 weeks later, well, I'm going to add insurance on it, but, you know, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you're going to be like, come on, dude, this guy's kind of raising the prices every 5 seconds. What are they going to be next week, you know? But anyway, alright guys, enough talking. Thanks for watching. Comments. I appreciate all your comments. I try to respond to all of them. Just be patient. I am kind of busy with work or whatnot. You know, I went to work today on 4 hours, not even 4, 3 hours sleep, and worked 8 hours packing rebar. So, yeah, sleep's kind of hard to come by, and shop time and all that stuff's even harder, and YouTube and all that stuff's even harder. So be patient. I appreciate all the new subscribers. You guys rock. If you have any questions, comments, post them below, PM me, I'll answer your PMs, no problem, about anything, and that way we can get you going on whatever questions you may have. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for supporting me, I appreciate it. I love doing this stuff, just because it's just for you guys, you know, if you guys can get information off my channel that helps you out, or, you know, and all that good stuff, it makes me feel good to make you guys feel good. So thank you for the support, and I'll check you guys later. Peace.